What is up, peeps? Darlene Winnie here. I am back with another video. Today we're in the kitchen. We're doing things a little bit different. It's not going to be your usual food / fitness type of ordeal. We are actually going to be doing a DIY project, a little gift idea that you might want to give your mom for Mother's Day. I know Mother's Day is right around the corner and people are trying to figure out what you can give your mom for her very special day. I know every day should be special and you should be thanking your mom every single day, but you know, Mother's Day, there's always a holiday for that one thing throughout the whole year, and Mother's Day is special. You want to show your mom your love and affection on this day, although you should be doing that every day, but you know, you got to show it on this day. You got to spoil her with the roses, with all the gifts that you can possibly give her. And a lot of people don't really know what to give a mom because every year they probably try to give, you know, something different. And that is what I'm trying to do here today. I'm trying to help you, you know, spark a little idea in your mind of what you can possibly give your mom on her special day. You know how on Mother's Day, roses are very popular, and I want to bring that and give it a little bit of a twist. I am going to be doing a bouquet of flowers, but instead of roses, it's going to be chocolate covered strawberries. Who doesn't love roses that you can actually eat? Psh, I do. And you know, sometimes a lot of people like to go and buy gifts for their moms, and although there's nothing wrong with that, sometimes I personally think that when you create something yourself, it kind of has like more value just because you did it yourself and you put your heart into it, and that to me is very special. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help you do something for your mom and put a little bit of thought into it. Maybe you can recreate this in a very different way. You can make it more creative, add a little bit of more things. And to all of my moms out there, if you're watching this, happy Mother's Day. You guys are really appreciated, and some people don't know where they would be at without their moms, so thank you for all that you do. Y para mi mami, si estás viendo este video, feliz Día de las Madres, te quiero mucho, te quiero con todo mi corazón y ojalá muy pronto nos vamos a poder ver. Te quiero mucho desde acá, desde Nebraska. Gracias por todo lo que has hecho por mí toda tu vida y siempre, todos los días, siempre estás al pendiente de mí, preguntándome cómo estoy. Y eso me da mucho gusto, porque no todas las mamás están ahí siempre, y tú, mami, siempre has estado aquí para mí. Yo eso siempre te lo voy a agradecer. So, happy Mother's Day, mami. Que tengas un muy lindo día. Te quiero mucho. Alright guys, if you're excited for this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you guys here, be part of the Darlene Winnie fam. So without further ado, let's get started into this video. The ingredients / things that you will need for this DIY project is, of course, you will need some strawberries. I do have them pre-washed here. Some chocolate chips. I have regular chocolate chips, and then I have white chocolate chips. You can honestly do it with just regular chocolate chips or just white chocolate chips, or you can mix match, or you can also buy food coloring and you can add it to the white chocolate chips. And if you would like some red ones, some pink ones, other colors that your mom probably likes, you can do that as well. I'm just going to be sticking with these two. I'm not going to be adding any food coloring, but I do have some sanding sugar here, so I will be sprinkling some of these with this pink just to add a little bit of color. And then next thing you will need is some sticks. I do have these sticks here. I don't really know how to explain the length, but you want to get sticks that are kind of a good length. You don't want to get toothpick size, because whatever container that you use, you will want to be using the longer sticks, just because if you need them shorter, you can always cut them. And if you get shorter ones, you can't really make them longer unless you glue them and you kind of find a solution to make them longer, but it will be harder to do that. So sticks. And also one more thing, I did get the sticks that don't have a tip. If you guys get the ones with the one side having a tip, that's actually better, because you will be able to stab the strawberry more properly. I personally couldn't find the ones with the tip at the store, so I just had to go with these. Next thing is I do have foam, dry foam, so that I can put the strawberries in, and this will go inside the container where I'm going to be putting the strawberries in. All these things are very inexpensive. This was not very expensive to buy, so if you're on a budget, that's also a plus. So this is a container that I chose to get. It's very pretty. It has like a kind of like a colorish, rainbowish vibe to it. You can honestly get whatever container you want. You can actually buy a little gift box, and you know how sometimes there are boxes of roses. I don't know if you've ever seen them on Instagram or on the internet, but they look really pretty, so you can actually get a box and do it there instead. So this foam, just as a reminder, it will be going inside this so that the strawberries can stick into it, and you guys will see as I go through this video what I mean. And then you want to have some scissors accessible for if you need to cut anything. And then to make the little bouquet a little bit more eye appealing, I did buy some gift tissue. It looks like that, and this is so that it can just add a little bit more of an accessory and it can look a little bit better. That way you don't have just the sticks with the strawberries on there. And I do have a bunch of styrofoam cups facing down on the side, and this is so that whenever I stick the strawberries in, I don't lay them flat on a flat surface, because then you'll create a flat surface on the strawberry, and I want to eliminate that. So whenever I'm done dipping them in chocolate, I will be putting them here before putting them in the foam of the actual container where I'm going to have them, so that they can dry up there by themselves and they don't create that flat surface on the strawberry. Okay, we are now ready to start. After I just explained all of that, probably didn't even make sense, but hopefully it starts making more sense as I go through the video. The first thing we are going to do is, first of all, you gotta wash your strawberries, because you don't want them tasting like dirt at the end. And you want to pat dry them with paper towels, because if they're wet and you're dipping them in the chocolate, it probably won't stick very well, and it's just going to be a whole lot of mess. So wash your strawberries, dry them, put them in a container and set them aside. The next thing I'm going to do is put all the strawberries on a stick so that I can prepare them to get dipped into the chocolate. Now that we have all of the strawberries on a stick, we are going to set them aside and we are going to be melting the chocolate. And you want to keep an eye on your chocolate, because you don't want to heat it up too much or else it's going to burn. So I'm just going to be grabbing the spoon and mixing them a little bit. Okay, they need to go back in there. Now that we have our chocolate melted, I'm going to wait on the white chocolate because I want to get done with the chocolate ones first. I'm going to be pouring the chocolate into a styrofoam just because I need a little bit of a smaller space so that I can dip the strawberry in there. Okay, first strawberry going in. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. I'm going to be placing it here. That way the strawberry stays without any streaks on the chocolate. All right, next strawberry going in. be the last and final strawberry for the regular chocolate chips. Alright, now that we're done with those, we're going to go ahead and move on with the white chocolate. So I'm going to put this in the microwave and then we'll get to dipping. Okay, now we're going to mix this a little bit. So bear in mind that this is my first time doing this. And one thing I should have done was buy coconut oil, because if you add coconut oil to the chocolate, it will actually thin it out and it will be easier to dip them instead of trying to cover the whole strawberry yourself. If you just dip it and you add coconut oil, it will come out and it will be a clean slate. Mine have a little bit of streaks because I did not add the coconut oil, and unfortunately I don't have coconut oil here at the house and I'm already filming this, so I kind of just have to go with it. So this time I'm actually just going to leave the chocolate inside the bowl. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier for me to dip the strawberries in. Last and final strawberry. Alright, I really want to know, are you a regular chocolate kind of person or are you a white chocolate kind of person? Let me know in the comments down below. Alright, so now that we got them dipped and set up, we will now put the foam inside our container. And we're going to let the strawberries sit there for a little bit so they can harden up a little. I'm actually going to be cutting this a little bit so that it can reach all the way to the bottom. And the way that this will look inside doesn't really matter because we're going to be covering it up with the tissue. Okay, so for the regular chocolate covered strawberries, I'm actually going to try to fix them a little bit. I'll show you guys what they look like. So as you can see, they have kind of a lot of streaks, and not that they look bad, but kind of want to do something to fix them a little bit. I'm gonna try to add the sanding sugar so that they can look a little bit better. So I am gonna add this to the chocolate covered strawberries, the white ones. I kind of like the design that they got because I was kind of spinning them inside the bowl, so they kind of got a little bit of design. This one's a perfect one right there. Okay, I'm gonna be adding the sanding sugar to the chocolate covered ones. Hopefully they look good. Okay, right off the bat they look 10 times better. I'll show you guys up close right now. I actually love the way that came out. So I think I'm gonna do it to the rest of the chocolate covered ones. And should I do it to the white ones? I think I'm gonna leave the white ones alone. I think they look pretty good the way they look now. Okay, so now that all my strawberries are ready, I'm gonna clean up the space and then we're gonna get ready to assemble them into the actual container where I want to place them. Alright, now that we got all of the strawberries on there, this is what it looks like. Now we're just going to be adding the paper to make it look a little bit more appealing, and that way you can't see the foam inside. I'm gonna be cutting squares out of this so that I can grab a stick and then put them inside slowly. You guys will see what I mean. Alright, you guys, we have finished putting the gift tissue on there, and I actually love the way it came out. This was my first time doing this, and I did run into a little bit of difficulties, but you know, you always have to, when you're experimenting with stuff, anything is possible. So you can start off with something and you can fix it some way or another. You just gotta know how to be creative. And I love the way this came out. Your mom will definitely know that you put a lot of love and care into this. It came out really, really nice. I know that if I was a mom, I would love this. So I'm gonna show you guys the final product. And you know, you can always add more things to it. You can add like a little stick that says Happy Mother's Day. You can add some more glitter on top. You can actually add something on here that can say Happy Mother's Day, or something personal that you and your mom might have. Something that says that you guys are connected. I really love the way this came out. It came out really beautiful. It definitely looks like a bouquet of flowers. So I'm very happy the way that turned out. Please let me know if you guys try this. And if you guys do, please take a picture of it, post it on Instagram, and tag me on there. I would love to see your recreations. That is all that I have for you guys today. Please, 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 if you love this video, if you like this creation, please give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you guys here with the Darlene Weenie fam. I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, bye.